am going to make some ornaments today and show you how to get the glow on the ornaments and look for different colors. I also, how easy it is to get those colors and shading. This is a plate that was left over from my Santa I did earlier this week. And so I want to show you that how fun this is. And we're just using a sponge dauber. Okay. I am going to use a couple of these. We've got a couple different ones here. So the first thing I want to do is let's get a more of a vintage look. And I'm going to pounce into pink melon and magenta. Okay. So I've got the sponge really covered. We sell these in a package of 3. Any supplies that you want, you can go to onestroke.com, all spelled out. And if you are a member of my membership, you put in a code for the month and you get an extra discount. Okay, so let's move this over here so that you can see. Now I can go right there and make it smaller. So I'm tapping, or I'm moving in a circle to get it larger. But what's nice about this is that you can get as big or as small as the sponge itself. All right, so I'm going to tap to get out the little bubbles. Okay. All right, so now I have like a light to a dark. That's the first thing. All right, then I can come in here and tap a little bit of white. See the white? Okay, so I'm going to go right here and kind of rub it in. All right. And then I can tap all around here. So I can take and spin it back and forth along there and get one glow right there. And then I can tap it out to smooth it. All right. That's one glow. All right. And then I want to get another color while I'm going here. So I've got the apple red. Let's tap it on the second plate. Let's get some more red. Now I can put some berry wine. We're using all multi-surface colors by Folk Art Multi-Surface, which gives you a glow. It's got a sealer in it, so it seals and shines. I mean, makes it a little teeny bit shiny also. So there's red, apple red, and then berry wine on the edge. So that, darn it, I need to be up over here. Berry wine on the edge. There we go. All right, I'm a little close. All right, so I'm going to come right here. And I want the wine on the left, so I'm going to make circles. And then tap. Well, it's already got a light area here. So see, I don't have to get white because white might make it look pink. All right, so I can even come in here. Oh no, I got sap in there. Let me try to pound some red without getting that sap. There we go. All right, so those are a couple colors. Now I had another one here. Let's get some of this bright green, which this is lime green, but we do have happy green, lime green. These are just some pretty colors here. A little bit of sap on one side. Let's get it bigger. So I'm not twisting this because I want to just make the dark stay on the dark side of the ornament. So then I can tap the darker green. And then I can add a teeny bit of white. I can rub it around in circles, then tap it. There, so see, it's got a really pretty nice glow. All right. Now I'm going to put those sponges into the water, and I am going to get some more of this lime green, but you could use citrus or some other colors. There we go. All multi-surface. Then I'm going to I want to show you that if I use an angle brush, but you have to buy this one in the pro set or buy it single in a set of 3. This is the smallest one. This is what size? This is, oh my goodness, that size is so small. Anyway, it's the smallest one. Jeez. This is an older brush set. I changed it so that the numbers at the top on the newer sets, so it makes it easier. So I'm picking up, and the toes got the dark green. I need to put some floating medium out. All right, floating medium is the fluff that's inside paint. So you see it, it's got clear. And then I could put a little bit of clear on there and then go in here. So now what happens is I can come in here where I'm just the toe is painting. So don't lay it down flat like this, stand it up. So when we're going like this, you can just keep picking up paint. Sometimes I just put pine needles and put ornaments all around the neckline of a sweatshirt, or you can paint this on a canvas, of course, but think about all kinds of containers and jars and vases with some wonderful things that you can paint besides fabric. But see how nice that is? All right, so it gets dry, so I go back. So I go back and I pick up paint each time and I dip into the floating medium. And then when I'm going in here, I should put my glare in first because I don't want to mess up the glare with the pine needles that are on top of it. So pine needles, ornaments, you're going to put tops on these ornaments so that I can paint silver on this, but I go ahead and paint the gray. This is like a steel gray, and then you can paint silver on it. But you've got to put this here first because the silver won't show. All right, I can put a little bit of licorice at the top. There you go. But I will come back and put the silver in here. All right, and you can take and leave it just like this, or you can put strings, the licorice strings on the top of the ornaments. Okay, so let's get a glare in here. Now I'm going to go to a 6 flat. And so I want you to see a couple of things that will make it shiny looking. Depending on what colors are in here, sometimes I might have a little bit of a green glare because the tree is shining on it. Or you can make little spots here and there to get that look. But then let's get some white. All right. So when I do white, that's still green. I could do a glare along here or more of a glare in there. And you could dry brush it. See, you leave it down. I mean, get another white. You put white and then you dry brush it. You can put little white dots here and there. Like what that is doing is giving you the glare from the ornaments. I mean, the lights on the tree. All right. Okay. So what I want to do is if we had lights, they're just kind of here, right? All right, so if you have lights, then I'm going to take some floating medium. I get floating medium, that's green, so let's get that out of there. Floating medium and white. So then I can take sparkle with a little bit of medium. It's going to be just like the light shining right over those spots. These little sparkles. And you can put those in where the pine needles are. And I am just going to muddle this a little bit. Just a little bit. So you can still see a little bit of sparkle. And they give you a little bit of a glare. Just because that's the shine that we're getting. Yeah, I could get back in here. We should get all this glare going and all this look going before you put the pine needles, but that's okay. I got too excited. I jumped. All right. So look, I'm going to put this here and put a glare. And that light shining right there. So it's going to hit right there. I have done little sparkles like that, or you can do little different sparkles with a liner. Let's see, get a liner. Just show you different ways you can put glares on there and give it a fun look, okay? Let me put the hanger on here. It's a little bit of a loop. All right. Okay. I am going to get some white and make it inky. These are all where the lights are, okay? And so that's just inky white on here now. But we can also put little sparkles here. A little bit. And then I can put a little bit of just a little. You can make fun little greeting cards just like this. You can also now come back with my liner and just go back over where I had repainted. And take it onto the ornament some, okay? Just a little bit. See, I'm streaking it through white and through the citrus and sap. It's not citrus, sorry, it's happy or bright green. All right, so imagine that on a little greeting card. It could be fun. And one last thing I like to do when I'm doing these, just for a little bit of sparkle, is I'm taking my paintbrush, my toothbrush. Taking my toothbrush, I'm picking up white with water in this brush. So I'm picking up the white without other paints in it, okay? And then I'm going to take and flick my fingernail on it. And that changes the whole look. So it's got sparkles and snow. There you go. Just a little fun exercise and getting some lights. You can do it with just the ball. I put too much sparkle in there, but with just the ball with colors, because it already had a glow in it, or you can add more. All right. So I am going to sign it, and I hope that you go practice this and make it yours. Okay. I'm going to sign my piece and we will publish it for you. Okay. So you can go back and practice and practice. If you want to learn, it really helps you to come back and practice, practice, practice. That's how you grow your talent. That's how when you're out there saying, I want to learn this technique. Well, I didn't learn it overnight. I practiced and painted a lot until today. I can paint better than I used to paint, just like you. All right. So share one stroke with others. Have a good time. If you join the membership, you can go get 10% off anything you purchase on my website. Plus, you have 4 full lessons every month that are going to teach you more skills. So come check me out right here on YouTube where it says join. When you join, it tells you everything you get for any level you might want to join. Thank you so much. I would love for you to go to onestroke.com and see all my brushes and paints and supplies. And if you're a member, also, you get an extra 10% off everything. If you join our Facebook group, Donna Dewberry's official One Stroke group, guess what, guys? Once a week, we have a sale on that Facebook group. So sign up and you will automatically be told when it comes on. Thank you very much. See you next time.